interesting team. This is as you said, Soy coming forward
Timeless.
in the contenders region. They have a couple of names you should be able to recognize. Wub obviously was with the Paris Eternal last year.
还是有熟人的
A
啊。
lot of these guys have been around the scene for a real long time. Big shouts to Kuffa, my Australian brethren. So I'm excited to see how these guys can do against the caliber of the
季前赛是没有积分的，兄弟们。
Yeah, let's actually take a look at the Vancouver Titans squad. Yeah, Danny, walk us through.
I think
今天这个主持也是很乱。
I mean, we're seeing a lot of familiar faces from Vancouver Titans as well. Punk, who was on the Boston Uprising, and he was really good. He's on the Vancouver Titans now, alongside with Crimzo and Faith and everyone else, as well as Spire, as well as returning to the Vancouver Titans. I think this is gonna be a really good match. I think it's gonna be close. What do you guys think?
I hope it's going to be close. And I'm super excited to see Sugarfree here as well in the mix and how he's going to match with the rest of his team. As we talked about in the pre-show, Sugarfree was one of those youngsters who people had an eye on for like forever. I feel like we saw him growing up essentially, like his baby when he started Overwatch, right? So it's, yeah, it's gonna be so exciting. I love that it only took one single contenders team to defeat an OWL team for you guys to throw everything.
我真是个小机灵鬼的粉丝牌。
It only takes one. It only takes one. And you know, we always talk about how these OWL players are the best in the world, but contenders, especially at the very top end, what we're seeing here in the Pro-Am, they're just nipping at the heels of these Overwatch League teams, and any given day, they can play well. Most of the people on this team right here came from North American contenders as well. The Vancouver Titans, only with 5 players though, it's going to be interesting to see their flexibility in this match.
Exactly, and I take a good look at your screens right now. Lovely color schemes going on for the Vancouver Titans. Team support bundles are on sale until April the 11th. Get Sigma, Doomfist, Ramatra, and a fancy
18岁不能着急一点啊
in your favorite team skins, all for just 350 league tokens. Which team bundle are you gonna cup? And why is it Spark? As always. It's just the colors, man. I can't help it.
我相信自己，刚刚在第3张地图的时候一定是睡着了。我第3张地图发生了什么事儿我都不知道。
I honestly like the Valiant colors, honestly, personally.
Those are
no. You can.
你看这个解说台。
Casto's feeling some sort of ways about this. But don't worry,
这个解说台也是
reinforcements here.
有点乱乱的。
Our cast is ready for this next series. We threw everything out of the window. And that's why we bring in Matt, Mr. X, Morello. He will be casting this series together with Costa, who can just do it all. What a talented young man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we got
Matt,
a great deal on Costa.
Let's hear it from you.
有延迟。
But I do need to hear it from you too. After this upset, is everything possible? Is this the state we're in now?
Yeah, I mean, look, everything is possible to a point, but I'd also would remind people, like the Titans, like this team, we actually were pretty hype on them coming in. Like they have a bunch of new players, and then all of a sudden now that one game happens and we've just thrown that completely out the window.
That's kind of what we do. Immediately scrap all notes, just toss it out.
Flip flop, drop of a hat.
Yeah.
That's
Scott realized that we went this run and we go back.
Well, I realized that we have a tank v tank Australian matchup here, and I got conflicted, and now I'm like not sure who
他们就是主持，不是解说。刚刚那2个小伙伴是解说，那个小姐姐跟那个谁是解说。 他们本来就主持，但是主持还是会有点混乱。线上人多就是这个样子的，你知道吧？
Well, I'll give you a little bit of break from talking, Scott, as you've been talking all day. As our first map here, as our first map here will be Ilios. I saw Liz say that.
第1张地图是伊利奥斯。
kind of thought that we would be a duo.
好了，兄弟们，我刚刚睡了一会儿，已经清醒了，又可以解说了。
It'll be Ilios here, map number 1 here in this set. Do you think we see anything different other than like kind of the variations of Rush we've been seeing here today?
I don't expect to see the Vancouver Titans lean into that style of playing. From looking at, they have Punk as their only tank. He's going to want to be playing that Diva. We've seen that Winston. And from some of the scrims that we've seen from the Vancouver Titans, that's the style they want to play, allowing, Sugar Free to play that Tracer, and a Spy to play that hit scan. But on the other hand, Timeless, they are known for playing those brawl compositions.
上来就
They
劈
will try and make that composition work wherever they can. But from the looks of it here, we're going over to Ilios Ruins. There is a pause, but I don't think that's a very good rush map for the most part.
什么意思啊？
Yeah, a little bit of a pause. I think we saw remnants of Pummy there with Danny, but we are back.
好的，该去休息的继续休息吧。
I think Aspire and Sugar Free that should be a pretty sick DPS combo. I think in this tournament, and then even as we move into the league, and I know on the other side for Timeless, a DPS player that people probably would recognize is Wub, previously on the Paris Eternal. Right now is the Vegas Eternal.
真的是状况频出，但问题不大。
Really fair to say that he struggled kind of finding his way within the Overwatch League, but I think that also is a really rough Eternal situation. Where we'll see how he we know he can play against this competition, right? We've seen it before. We'll see how he does it here today.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point of we heard it actually just from Pummy from their win. The contenders teams, they've been practicing for this moment for months, while some of these Overwatch League teams, especially if visa issues or travel.
好的 ，OC 跟 OWL 队伍的第2次碰撞马上开始。第一张地图来到伊利奥斯。
What they want to play, where they want to play it. And looking at it right now, I said Ruins isn't going to be a good brawl map, so we're actually going to see them go over.
阵容上的选择还是有一些不同的，可以看到 Timeless 这边选择的是温斯顿带的死神加上索杰恩，而温哥华泰坦队这边的阵容上面的选择是破坏球，应该是双短。我现在睡醒了啊，睡了5分钟。 醒了。前点还是在250血包这个地方做一下争夺，血包已经被戴黑的控住了，这边直接进场，撞了非常多的人，一波能量来了16%。温斯顿进场之后屁股露出来的，但是这边已经落好位了，误补一枪直接带走对面 Aspire。Aspire 这边阵亡之后，索杰恩掉了，伤害可能有点不太够，但这波集火效率没有拉起来。 明显可以感觉出来，两边还在做人头的一个互换。Doom 的这边收到一个安娜 ，Crimson 倒地之后，整个奶量可能有点不够，但好在这边的破坏球是皮糙肉厚的，还可以吃一个血包。Aspire 这边反抢过来，再补一个点位还没有踩下来，所以就不用着急。双 C 在这个时候发威，非常漂亮的一波反打，虽然是先掉人，但是在拉扯之下还是把局势打回来了。 点位是先由闷瓜泰坦队踩下来，能量上面的话，胖克已经76%了。这个破坏球从头活到尾，能量打这么高，下一波再打一下，应该会有个地雷禁区。如果封在前点，可能有好事情。砸下来，这波集火效率一般，没有把人留下去，但是也没打算要深追，要玩没稍微拉一下。卢西奥一直在给这个安娜做保镖啊。 前点 Neptuno 是有接住对面的黑影，黑影又一次率先阵亡了，这是第2波了，2波团都是第1个死啊，而且这个点位估计踩不住，直接放了，因为自己的后排拉的有点太深了，没有办法第一时间回来支援。坏球进去之后吃个血包，而我们看到这边 Timeless 在把点位踩下来之后，选择在前点去做一个迂回。 这么做自己的激速还要再等一等啊，稍微有点慢。Sugar Free 跟这边的胖克已经是有大招了，看一下这边2个 TC 能不能做联动。Aspire 这边打的有点憋屈啊，2波团战都是率先阵亡，能量只有60%。 地雷禁区砸在2楼上面，这个地雷禁区铺的稍微有一点差强人意。看一下后半段，这边Doom还在瞄准，瞄了半天，一个闪过去，直接打在地上，没有把人给粘到。但是 Sugar Free 这边是先收到对面的误补，一波5打4来了。残局里面看一下能不能快速清场，因为点位现在目前为止还是在这边 Timeless 手上。鹰杖补过来，胡也交出去。顾飞这边还没有交自己，顾发这边还没有交自己的这个原始暴怒呢。这个时候又把对面的黑影给抓了，这个黑影怎么老死啊？我不想说这句话，但是一直在死就有问题了。你可是个黑影啊 ！Sugar Free 是直接被这边的 car 直接给补掉。这个时候残局再交鹰杖还要打，但是你踩点呐！ 这黑影终于快有自己的大招了吗 ？Crimson 这波激速看一下给谁？这阵容里面还真不好给。你要给的话，给裂空可能相对来说给人家舒服一点。电磁脉冲准备就绪，看一下 Aspire 在哪儿？镜头你倒是给呀！激速破坏球真的是没人给了。这逛了一波街，时间都快结束了，3秒钟还撞了一个墙，砸了一下，上面没跟上 ，Sugarfree 收一个 ，Doom 的还不错。电磁脉冲在这个时候给，但是效果好像很一般。点位踩下来了，进场之后，胖哥再砸掉一个温斯顿，残局好在是这边能赢吗？没看再收一个 Sugarfree， 点位踩回来，再砸一下，但是从返场的速度来看的话，这边的 Timeless 已经返场了，地雷禁区再扑出去，温斯顿根本就不看你这个破坏球，直接找后排。再空一手，再撞一下，有人下去了，卢西奥那图都被撞下去了。哦呦，胖哥在兜底呀，胖哥在疯狂兜底呀，胖哥在疯狂兜底呀！我的天哪！胖哥在一直疯狂的兜底。他现在我觉得甚至应该是全队伤害最高的一个人。甜点再砸下来，进到小房间打伤害，撞一撞，撞得不错。进到瓶砸了2个，但对面有双斧大招，直接扑出来开始找你的后排。Aspire 这边应该是半血，又被打死了，又被打死了。这个掉的有点夸张了，又是一波5打4。雾布这边先收掉一个人之后，开始去找队友给伤害。前排的温斯顿倒地了，但是这个点，哎呦，差一点点就没人踩。我们的这个单点的实力，我觉得裂空还是打不过这个 Sugarfree 的。雾布再砸起来，这个胖哥再砸起来。92%的战点比93，这一轮温哥华泰坦队手上还有2个大招，一个脉冲炸弹，一个地雷禁区，包括马场还有雷音杖跟激素。能量上来看的话，泰坦队的胜面会非常的大，这个赢面还是很大的。TC 联动原始暴怒一开，但是没有人可以拍，胖哥带着激素直接找后排，但是破坏球带激素的收益真的不是特别的高。贴脸铃铛一交打太久了，脉冲炸弹双响炮，这一波应该可以稳稳的拿下了，没什么问题。这个双响炮一出来的话，应该是宣告这张小图结束了。但是我不得不说，在这张地图里面没有胖哥的话，已经结束了。我只能说，胖哥在疯狂的兜底。Aspire 这个黑影在这张小图里面毫无发挥空间。
As a former, support player yourself, right? I don't know what you're playing nowadays.
看一下 replay。Sugarfree 的这波双响炮其实也很关键。泰坦队的一个 T 一个 C， 这2个人在这一局做了非常多的事情。Sugarfree 这个选手在对位上面也是拿下。Aspire 说：“我不玩黑影的，你们谁爱玩谁玩，好吧？我来打我的长枪了。”这个选手在我的印象当中一直是以长枪见长，这一波拿了一个长枪出来，看一下能不能将功补过，只要不是第一个死就行。甚至这边拿了布里吉塔加上安娜，非常偏保守的一套组合，自己家是打一个3-2的分走。前点温斯顿进点，直接跳进去不管。外场还在打输出 ，Aspire 一枪爆头，该他表演了。长枪还是拿捏得住的，点位还是得先踩回来。让了14%的点，能接受。现在 Timeless 因为带的是卡西迪，选择在小房间里面踩。 这一波电的还不错，但是没有把人电死。但是温斯顿胖克这个时候过来之后，自己是残血的，不过还好在是保住了。Sugar Free 这边是单杀5打4，点位别放，好推。在内场里面的 Face 这边还补掉了对面的 Doom 的裂空，Lamp Tuno 也滑进来，整个节奏一下就对起来了。也就是说，你让 Esper 去打长枪多好，你非得让他去打什么黑影，我真的是服了。明明是个长枪选手吧，你让他去打黑影，你就像之前让 Jimmy 去打黑影一样，让晒去打黑影一样，练都可以练，但比赛的话，我觉得还是以实际出发。Crimson 的激素已经好了，他的这个胡还要稍微等一下，再找人。激素温斯顿直接在小房间里面狂电，索钱从罩子外边滑到罩子里边，再滑出去。但是胖哥你可以看，给激素的时候基本上都只能够去补一点点，去压一下血线，伤害跟不上，一个人是不够的。限制做的挺好的，但是不够。阿斯贝尔再补掉一颗头，这个索钱估计也要没。哎，炸掉一个，2个全是残血，被电死。阿斯贝尔一个雷管是直接烧死了雾。你只要给他输出空间，他就能够去把这个伤害拉满。温斯顿这边也是拍死了 Crimson。小房间里面 Sugar Free 申请单挑，72点血，再见。啊 ！Neptuno 好补。91%啊，还能接受。2楼是有 Bob 的，这个时候等队友来 ，Bob 可以放点里，自己只要不死就行。先雷管炸到了，Bob 再直接给，再去补伤害。Bob 呢？啊 ，Bob 这个位置是有点不太好啊，直接被推下去了。这个位置有点尴尬的，雾不是有大招的，要不要开大去直接压血线？还是说稍微等一下？这个干扰弹不错，但是这一枪不准。Crimson 是补掉这下伤害。Crimson 也是一个老安娜了，这个地方要快速清场踩点，91%啊，现在是又补掉一个，很稳健。甚至这边还有一个激素，激素温斯顿可以直接前点堵门了。倒过来，脉冲炸弹给过去，激素再往前面一补，激素胖哥开始去疯狂的做收割。点里面的话往前面一走，对面就害怕的不行。外场的这个 Ash 打的也很舒服，炸掉了对面的长枪之后啊。这边是泰坦拿下了比赛，但是不得不说 ，Aspire 的这个黑影不评价，但是长枪还是稳的。